Shalom, shalom, Yahshua, all praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Indeed, His mercy endures forever. Shalom to the entire family, shalom to all of you. Welcome to Life or Death, welcome to Life or Death. Shalom to the entire family, welcome to Life or Death. Shalom to the entire family, welcome to Life or Death. As you already know, this class is an interactive class. Type your name, the city, and the state where you are watching us from, and like or dislike the class. Welcome to Life or Death. Let's start with the book of Colossians, the 3rd chapter and the 17th verse. Like or dislike the class. The book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Adon HaMashiach, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. The Most High commands us to do everything to Him via HaMashiach Yahweh. Why? Let's go to the book of 1 John. Let's go to the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 6. The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 6. John chapter 14 and verse 6. Hamashiach said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. For us to have access to the Father, we must, we should, we have to, and we ought to go through Hamashiach Yahweh. The title of the class is Do the Work. Many of you can see what I have in the thumbnail. I want you to, I see that there are 6 of you watching. I want you to let me know what this title entails. What do you hear by this title? When you see this title, what can you deduct from that? What can you infer about this title? Do the work. I put work, all the letters in the word work in capital letters for a reason. Do the work. When it comes to us as black people, as Israelites, as so-called black people, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Seminole Indians, and those who are scattered in the diaspora, we are lazy. On top of that, many of us are procrastinators, and some of us are very complacent. I'll say many of us are complacent. Let's go to the book of Exodus chapter 31. The question that we have on the floor is, what do you hear by this title? What does this title entail? Do the work. What does that mean? This class is an interactive class. We are going to ask you questions. The book of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, See, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. So Bezalel was a Menodiah from the tribe of Judah. We know that among all the tribes, Judah, many of us tend to have no respect for Judah. It should not be so. Verse 2, and I have, verse 3, and I have filled him with the spirit of Yah in wisdom and in understanding and in knowledge and in all manner of workmanship. This brother, he knew how to use his hands. He knew how to use his mind. He had skills on how to make things, to devise cunning works, to work in gold and in silver and in brass and in cutting of stones, to set them and in carving of timber, to work in all manner of workmanship. So this brother was a handy man. He was a stone cutter. He knew how to use metals, precious metals, gold and silver and in brass. Gold and silver, they are what they call precious metals. Shalom to brother Don Israel, shalom my dear brother. Abanawa Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shabbat. Brother Don Israel says, 2 Timothy 4:5, but watch thou in all things in their afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. Yes, make full proof of thy ministry. You make sure that you do whatever you can in doing the work of Yah. Brother Denbo, shalom my dear brother. Verse 6, and I, behold, I have given with him Aholiab, the son of Ahimasak, of the tribe of Dan, and in the hearts of all that are wise-hearted, I have put wisdom, that they may make all that I have commanded thee. So it was not only Aholiab and Bezalel, it was a slew of brothers. Israel, the idea that we will just come to service and then go home makes no sense. We are to put in work in this ministry. That is the reason why you will see that I put an aluminum bowl in the thumbnail. Why? Because oftentimes sisters that are cooking, we tend not to see what they are doing, the work that they are putting in as something that we don't really find importance in. But there is importance. There is a reason why these sisters, they are doing the work, because it is part of the ministry. Verse 7, the tabernacle of the congregation and the ark of the testimony and the mercy seat that is thereupon, and all the furniture of the tabernacle, and the table and his furniture, and the pure candlestick with all his furniture, and the altar of incense, and the altar of burnt offering, and all his furniture, and the laver and his food. So these brothers, they were responsible to make all these things. Let me put some of frankincense and myrrh. So these brothers, they were putting in work. That is the reason why, if you say that you are an Israelite, I have to ask you, what type of work have you been putting in? Now let's go to the book of Exodus chapter 36, verse 1. Then what Bezalel and Aholiab and every wise-hearted man in whom the Most High put wisdom and understanding to know how to work all manner of work for the service of the sanctuary, according to all that the Most High had commanded. And Moses called Bezalel and Aholiab and every wise-hearted man in whose heart the Most High had put wisdom, even every one whose heart stirred him up to come unto the work to do it. So meaning that brothers that the Most High put the Spirit to help in the ministry, they did. They came and helped in the ministry, and they helped Bezalel and Aholiab. So now my question to you, I see that there are 5 of you watching. What type of work have you been putting in? This question we will ask you this question all the time. Expect it. Why? Because the Most High doesn't care about your talk. He judges your actions. What type of work have you been putting in? What are you doing to further the gospel? This is what it should be. What are you doing? What are you doing to bring out the word to the people? What are you doing to help the men that are in the front line? What are you doing to help the sisters that are cleaning the school, that are cooking for the school? All these things do matter. Other things also says in Luke, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. Yeah. Many of us have talents. We have to develop them, put them into action to manifest the kingdom. Now let's go to the book of Exodus chapter 37, verse 1. And Bezalel made the ark of shittim wood, 2 cubits, and a half was the length of it, and a cubit and a half the breadth of it, and a cubit and a half the height of it. So these brothers, they were putting in work. That is what it should be. Putting in work to further the gospel. Putting in work to wake up Jacob. Some brothers, they care about just sitting in a room on Facebook, on a keyboard, doing big keyboard warriors. That is fine. Teaching only on via social media, that is fine. But we at the Light of Zion, we have to go further. We ought to go further. We must go further. Yes, brother Israel, all these scriptures are nothing about putting in work. All these scriptures, what do? They stimulate us to move forward and furthering the gospel. Now let's go to the book of Exodus 38 and verse 22. The book of Exodus chapter 38 and verse 22. And Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Most High commanded Moses. And with him was Aholiab, son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, an engraver and a cunning workman, and an embroiderer in blue and in purple and in scarlet. That is the official color of Israel. That's the official color of Israel. Blue, red, and scarlet, and purple. That is our official color. Once you come into the truth, you have to examine yourself to see if you are still in the truth and if you are doing the work to further the gospel. When it comes to talking, people can talk. Now you have to ask yourself, are you just a talker, or you are a talker and a workman at the same time? Now this question is valid for our brothers and sisters. Because in some camps, they don't, in some camp, I would say, I know there is a camp that do not allow women to take part in the services. I knew then, but I'm not doing this camp, if that camp still does that. But here at the Village of Zion, our sisters are allowed to take part in the services. For us to come back to Yahuwah Mashiach Yahushua, men and women have to put in work. Men and women must put in work. Men and women should put in work. Men and women ought to put in work. This is the way it should be. Don't just come to the services and then go home. It makes no sense. Do not be a spectator, be an actor. A real actor that is doing a real job or real jobs for Yahuwah Mashiach Yahushua. Let's go to the book of Romans chapter 16. The book of Romans chapter 16 and verse 1. I commend unto you Phoebe, our sister, which is a servant of the church which is at Cenchrea, that you receive her in the Most High as becometh saints, and that ye assist her in whatsoever business she hath need of you. So Paul advised the brothers in Rome to accept Sister Phoebe. Let's see why. For she has been a supporter of many, meaning that she has been helping a lot of people, and of myself also. She helped Paul and others. Now, my question to you, have you been helping people? Have you been helping other brothers and sisters? Have you been moving in a way to further the gospel? Brother Denbo says, unfortunately, I am a man of little talent, nor of any skills. What can I do to be a better servant, Captain? Well, my dear brother, I strongly disagree with that statement. I have to say personally, you may not be able to do things with your own hand, meaning that I can see. But when it comes to using your means, the means that you have, you are a very charitable brother. This is part of your talent. Use what you have to further the gospel. In fact, before I came to LOZ, all praises to Yahuwah Mashiach, I started to put in work before I even came to class. Understand that if you have the means, for instance, financial means, or you have means to get things, you can use whatever means that you have to further the gospel, to help the ministry. My new brother, take some time, do some deep thinking, or stay think of what you can do. Many of you, in fact, I'll give you an example very quick. Currently, we are doing some repairs at the school. We have brothers that are painting. We have brothers that are able to fix doors. Guess what? We have sisters too. What do they do? The sisters, they clean the school. And when the sisters clean that school, my brother, you can smell a new air inside the school because the school smells good. So my dear brother, yes, you have talents. Use your talents. You know what, you may not see or you may not know what they are yet, but stand in front of a mirror and ask the Most High, hey, Most High, please, what talents do you give me? Or and how can I use what I have and what I know to further the gospel, to help in your ministry? Yes, my brother, you do have talents. Brother Israel says, and then, oh, your charity will carry you a long way. Yes, you're right, my brother. That is why, if it is Yahweh for Mashiach, we should call Brother charity. That's the way it is for you. All of you have talents. All of you have means. All of you know how to do things. For instance, as there outside, we have brothers that know how to work the computer. We have brothers that have knowledge in IT, in information technology. Basically, all of us have talents. We have to use them to further the gospel. Romans 16, verse 1. I commend unto you Phoebe, our sister. Now, we have to put an emphasis on that. We have to make sure that those that are doing the work, that we acknowledge what they are doing. Now, if you are doing the work, nobody acknowledges it, that's fine. Hey, remember, you are getting your reward from the Most High, through Hamashiach Yahushua. But do not let anything disturb you. But let's go to the book of Galatians. The book of Galatians, chapter 6, and verse 9. And let us not worry in well doing. Do not be tired in doing what is good, what we can do to further the gospel, what we can do to spread the word of Yah, what we can do to bring more people into the board, because many of our people, they are flocked that are in nonsense. Let us not worry in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Mean that we will get the reward from Yah if we do not let go. We will. For you to get a gold medal, you have to run the race to the end. So you will not get a gold medal if you do not win the race. No, it doesn't work this way. It is in that same manner. For the Most High through Mashiach to crown you, for him to reward you, you have to do the work to the end. Many of our people, what do? They start and let go. No. This is a fight, Israel. This is a fight. We cannot let go. Many of us, we become complacent. How? In fact, but let me ask this question. How do we become complacent? what is the meaning of the word complacent? Complacent meaning. From the Merriam-Webster, marked by self-satisfaction, especially when accompanied by unawareness of actual dangers and deficiencies. Complacency. So once you start putting in work, all of a sudden people keep telling you, hey, you are doing good work. People start congratulating you. Now you think that, hey, I am a good. Now you think that, hey, I already win. Therefore, there is no need for me to keep going. You become complacent. You are satisfied with what you currently have. This is not something that you should be doing. You are teaching. People are telling you that you are doing a good work. Hey, say thank you very much. All praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Keep going. In fact, keep going harder. Why? Because the higher you are climbing the stairs, the worse the fall will be. The fall will be. So do your best. Don't become complacent. Don't be satisfied with what you currently have. In fact, do not be satisfied with the type of work that you are currently doing. Try to put in as much work as possible. Try to put in as much work as possible. This will keep you busy in the Lord's vineyard. As a result, you will be able to fight laziness and complacency. From the Cambridge Dictionary, complacent meaning, feeling so satisfied with your own abilities or situation that you feel you do not need to try. Again, complacency from the Cambridge Dictionary, feeling so satisfied with your own abilities or situation that you feel you do not need to try. That is a problem that we have as people, as so-called black people, as Israelites. That you feel that you do not need to try any harder. Feeling so satisfied with your own abilities or situation that you feel you do not need to try any harder. That is a problem. It should not be so for us. We are Israelites. We have to put in as much work as possible. You can see it with our elders. Not only they are teaching, here they are also in the streets teaching as well. They are in the streets teaching as well. Let's go back to Romans chapter 16. Romans chapter 16 and verse 9. Salute Urban, our helper in Hamashiach, and Stachys, my beloved. So Paul was not the only one putting in work. He had a slew of brothers and sisters that were helping him in the ministry. verse 12. Salute Tryphena and Tryphosa, who labor in the Most High. Salute the beloved Persis, which labored much in the Most High. So it is that very same way. We have to do the work. Don't be satisfied with what you are currently doing. Now let's go to the book of Psalm chapter 72 and verse 18. Do the work. Do the work. Whatever you can do. Use your means to further the gospel. That's why we always tell you, if you are not able to physically go to a school, go online. There are plenty of schools online. Check to see which school or which camp goes along with your spirit, and follow that camp. By doing so, you will be able to have a line of communication with brothers and sisters. Meaning that those brothers that you are following, get their infos, talk to them. Psalm 72 and verse 18. In fact, let's go first Samuel. Let's go to first Samuel very quick. First Samuel 2 and verse 3. The book of First Samuel chapter 2 and verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let no arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Most High is a power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. So it is all about work, all about actions. And by him actions are weighed. Now Psalm 72 verse 18. Those of you who have questions concerning this class, we are ready to get them. We are ready to take your questions. We do not care about talking. Talking is nonsense. If you are going to talk and put in action what you are saying, that is fine. We will listen to that. But if you are just talk, and put no action, put nothing, we cannot see any concrete action in it. We don't want to do that. The book of Psalm, chapter 72 and verse 18. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear brother Don Israel. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear brother, Mr. Charity, Brother Denbo. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear Elder Emran Israel. Shalom, Elder, Shalom, Elder. Elder, I know you were in Orlando yesterday, sir. How was it, sir? I know you were in Orlando in the classic, sir. How was it, sir? Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear Sister Deborah Dennis in Chatham, Massachusetts. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of all those who are currently watching. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of all those who will watch this class Later on, blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Thank you, Brother Lord Israel. Shalom, my brother. Shalom, 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 shalom. Now, you all know that as your servant, I have to tell you the truth. And if we are taking any action, we have to include you as well. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes. Brother Elder Emmanuel says, had such a beautiful day being a one of the mighty kings. Well, Elder, you were in the class 6 yesterday. I want you to just give at least 2 lines of description. Tell the people, I see that we have 8 people watching. Tell them how it was. What was the atmosphere? Because when you are in camp, when you are holding camp is dangerous because you are dealing with all types of people. But the beauty of it is that when you go there, you do not know what you are expecting everything. You can prepare for anything. So now, Elder, tell the people very quickly how it was, what you saw very quickly. Because thanks to Yahshua Mashiach yesterday, from the 22nd all the way to the 23rd, the Light of Zion was in Orlando, Florida. We were taking part in the classics. We were there to teach the people. Elder Emmanuel Israel was there. So Elder, tell the people how it was, what you saw. Because watching the videos and being there on site are 2 different ball games. Are 2 different ball games because why? You are in the middle of the action. Watching the videos and seeing the camp live are 2 different issues, 2 different scenes. Because in the second one, you are live, you are part of the action. But when you are watching the edited video, there are things that you will not see. So Elder, tell the people what you saw. We already are at 38 minutes, so I will not go past 1 hour. Let's go over to the book of Ecclesiastes. Chapter 7 and verse 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. So, and Emmanuel says the Most High is, the words of the Most High was, the Most High's words were being brought out, and the peace of the Most High had covered us, and the people received the word. Everything was It was powerful and joyful. Well, elder, all praises to Yahweh Mashiach. That is good, elder. That is good. That is good. So you can see that we are doing the work. This idea that we have to just sit in the room, don't go out to teach the people, makes no sense to me. How will you be able to gather the sheep? How will you be able to bring them back to the Most High if you do not go out there to get them? Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. In that same manner, if it is Yahweh Mashiach Israel, from January 1st, 2025 to March 31st, 2025, we will start Operation Keep the LOZ Open. I see that there are 8 of you watching. What does that mean? What will we do with operation, or in that operation, what will it be about? Operation Keep the LOZ Open. What is it and what will we do? Because many of you were in class yesterday and we talked about it. We talked about it. We will start Operation Keep the LOZ Open. So what will we do? During this Operation Israel, I have to let you know, I have to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. I have to let you know what is going on. Or what will be, or what, if it is Yahweh Mashiach, that we will do. What we will do, meaning that from the, I see Sister Temla Mo. Well, my sister, here at the of Zion, we believe in the Most High, through Hamashiach Yahweh. We don't believe in any other power. So, my sister, welcome. As you are watching, know that we are the Israelites, we are the real Jews. When it comes to serving the Most High Mashiach, we only care about the Most High and the Most High and the Mashiach and His people. That's it. Any other power, we don't deal with them. Yes, and I remember Missoula says, support the LOZ any way you can. Shalom, Elder. Shalom, Elder. Shalom, Elder. If it is Yahweh for Mashiach, from the 1st of January 2025 to the 31st day of March 2025, we will hold a fundraising for the Light of Zion. We have a storage room not too far from the school. In that storage room, we have some clothes, we have some belongings that we are going to sell in the flea market. Once we are done selling them, all the proceeds will go to the Light of Zion. And once everything is done, when this operation is fully done, we will give that money to the school, and also we will give you an account almost every week to let you know how things are going. Because we have to be fair and we have to be transparent to you because we are your servants. But Mother Denbo said, maybe a scoffer. Wait, Mother Denbo, scoffers are welcome here. I do not believe in an echo chamber. People that, in fact, that's why you see that if many of you that have been with us for a moment, oftentimes what do we ask? We say, any one of you that has a contention with what we are teaching, we are welcome to take your questions. I don't believe in being in an echo chamber. If Sister Temla is a scoffer, she is welcome here. She has a spot here as well. Because if she's part of the nation A, we need her. If she is not, we do need her too, because we can use her to wake up other Israelites. Because life or death is not an echo chamber. Now, for Operation Keep the LOZ Open, we want to raise that money so that Village of Zion can have some money to pay for the rent and also to pay for any location that we may have to rent to keep the Passover and other feasts. So Israel, those of you who are able to help us, we will be happy to have you. It will be a pleasure. Also, those of you that have friends, let them know about this fundraising. And when they donate to the Village of Zion, let us know who they are and their phone number so that the elders can call them or I can call them to thank them for the donation. Now, to donate via $ THEELOZ and via Zelle at helpandgroup@gmail.com. helpandgroup@gmail.com. Let us end with Psalm 133. The book of Psalm. Now, at Village of Zion, we have the bishopship department. Lately, the bishopship department we are doing some repairs in the school, and Elder Tawabia is our lead guy in this mission. Always to after Mashiach, we already have a fresh coat of paint in the sanctuary and in the lobby. Now we have to put in some. We have to deal with the roof, the blinds, and some other little things. All praises to after Mashiach. We are heading in the right direction. We are not where we want to be, but so far, all praises to after Mashiach, we are heading in the right direction. Psalm 133. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head, that went down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion, for there Yahweh commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. Bahashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Sawada, Samyad Aman. Shalom Yahshua, all praise to our Mashiach. May the Most High keep us safe and provide us with the security and the safety that we do need in Him, through Him, via Hamashiach Yahweh. And for Him to give us a new spirit so that we can be sinless in His eyes and in the eyes of our fellow Israelites and in the eyes of all the heathen. All praises to our Mashiach. Shalom.